parents, do your children a favor. Don't sacrifice yourself for them. There is a tendency for some parents to say, oh, I give everything for my children, or I sacrifice for them. I sacrifice my happiness, my possibilities, my time, what I wanted or what I want, as long as they are happy and well. But be careful, because when you do this as a parent, you put a great burden on them, like a debt that they can never get to pay. The parents already gave the greatest thing they can give, which is life. So if on top of that, the parents tell their kids that they sacrifice everything for them, the kids will feel like they have a big debt with them. And the question here is, when are these children going to be able to finish paying for that? My life plus my parents' sacrifice. Wow, that's a lot. It is like a school loan at the highest interest rate. This debt is energetic. When you say this energetically, you put them in debt. Then the children feel that they can now go towards life before they pay back for so much. Actually, they can never get to be debt-free because of this. And this can affect them in life in many ways, in their finances, relationships, or health, however they choose to pay for that. See, and this can happen because many parents don't have maybe the consciousness to know that children are from life, that we parents are only their channels of life and their caregivers until they can take care of themselves, and then life itself will take care of them. So when parents complain about how ungrateful their children are, or because they don't fulfill their expectations, then they start like throwing it in the face and saying, no, all I did for you and this is how you pay me back. So all of these things create guilt in the children. They feel like they are bad kids and that they owe the parents, and how am I going to pay for this? And this creates a lot of dysfunction. These children assuming many responsibilities or burdens of their parents, they take that debt. In the organic way, in a family system, children should only honor their parents with respect and gratitude for being their channels to be here and their opportunity to be able to create and experience a life, or a better and more functional life. But if we cut off their wings, telling them this, then these children are left at the service of their parents, but not of life. When you sacrifice your own happiness for your children, you do so because unconsciously you have an unresolved inner emptiness that you are looking to fulfill through your children, and somehow you expect something in return. So the question here is, parents, do you know your own emotional gaps so you can free your children from this? The best gift that you can give to your children is to be happy yourself. Because if you are happy, not sacrifice, because that's a sort of a victimization. And if you are happy, they will learn to do the same. But if you become that victim of being the sacrificed one, then they will also learn that. They energetically feel that. So parents choose to be happy without being at the expense of your children's happiness or freedom. See, children learn by observation, listening, and feeling. And if any of the parents don't feel happy, they know it, they feel it, and they will be loyal to you. So when they grow up, they might be looking not to be happy, because they are not going to do it better than you. Because if you weren't happy and I'm going to be happy, it's a sort of a betrayal. Yeah, I don't want to be happy if my parents weren't happy. That's how much kids love their parents. So I invite you to internalize on this if you are a parent, or if you are a son or a daughter. Because if you are a parent, what are you expecting from your children? Or if you are a son or a daughter, do you feel like in debt to your parents, or guilty of not giving them enough? So parents, choose yourself first. When the child or a child is no longer so dependent on the parents, it is time to um, prioritize yourself. So for example, mom can become a woman again and enjoy herself, finding and doing things that fulfill her life. The more you enjoy yourself, the more you teach your children to prioritize themselves. And when they are happy, they attract people in their vibration to share the same, and not to be attracting people that is dependent or needy. So this is just a systemic perspective view. Maybe it is a possibility of loving in a different, maybe in a more conscious way. And that's what I wanted to share today. So if you like it, please give it a like here. And if you haven't subscribed, I invite you to do so. And I'll see you next time around with more information, more different angles of life. Maybe that's what I'm trying to show here. Different angles or perspectives of loving and seeing life. Thank you.